Yo, what up, my dudes? It's your boy Chemical J Deezy back up in this thing one more time, you know what I mean? I'm on lunch, so you know it's a quick one. Just been going through some shit over my, over my course of life and things that I've experienced and noticed, and one thing that really stuck out to me today that I want to hip y'all brothers to. It's really funny to me. But dudes could kiss a woman's ass all day, and at the end of the day, she's still gonna choose to either give up the ass or not. Let's talk about it for a minute, my dudes. So, I'm on lunch, so y'all gotta excuse me. I gotta eat fast. I gotta talk fast. Food too hot, so I'm gonna let it cool off while I talk. So, don't you hate it when somebody you really don't want to hang around, but you just hanging around them because you want borrow their new game, their PlayStation, you know what I mean? Don't you hate it when you want to borrow something from somebody, but you don't want to hear they bullshit, everything right now, you just don't got time for it, Better yet, it's like, now, this is grown up talk, so don't take offense, but it's like going over your great aunt's house, right? She ain't got no more kids in the house. Ain't had kids in the house for 20 years. Ain't shit there for a kid to do. But you got to go over her house and sit with her and watch The Price is Right and all of the morning daytime shows, including all of the soap operas, right? Just so she can give you a ride, or just so you could borrow her car later on after she picks up her cat from the vet, right? So you stay there all day. She finally go pick up the cat from the vet, bring the cat back, and now it's your turn to get the car, right? Now you like, finally, man, I've been sitting there all day, man, bored as hell, just trying to get away so I can go ahead and do my thing. So you finally get the keys to your aunt's car, right? You fired up, car won't start. Damn. What's wrong with the car, man? I've been sitting there all day waiting on this car. All day I've been just chilling, you know what I mean? The car don't work. So now you screwed. All that work you put in, all that effort you put in, got you nowhere. It's the same thing I'm trying to say about women nowadays. They will make you put so much effort forward before they even take a step towards you. So my thing is this. Men need to be careful what they invest in. Especially if it's a human. Better yet, especially if it's a woman. That creature that's never held to a standard. That type of person that can always change their mind and not be called a bullshitter. Or, that person who you have to make sure they're so happy with everything in life before they can give you something to make you happy. One of my YouTube brothers call them manipulative time wasters. Because they manipulate you out of your time they get the time they want from you, but you can't get the time that you want from them. I realize this because every weekend I got a plan to do something, right? I plan on doing something every weekend. Yet, every weekend, my plan doesn't actually consist of getting some, but that should be already a given because I'm a dude. I have free time on my hands to enjoy life some, right? Sounds wonderful. Except you've chosen to invest that time into one source for your happiness. Now, say for some reason she's not happy and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, do you sit there all weekend trying to make her happy so you can enjoy some of that happiness that you planned on enjoying, or do you just move on and go do you and don't worry about what's going on over here, because there's no guarantee that she's gonna be happy, or there's no guarantee that you could do it, and there's also no guarantee that if you do everything to make her happy, that she's gonna see you at the end of the night and make you happy. See, what I'm learning is, this is with all people though, but it's real messed up when men invest so much in women just off of their looks and off of what you think they'll do. You know what I mean? One more book I'm gonna shoot out there for y'all. The Possibility of Sex, written by my boy Alan Roger Curry. Yeah. When you start understanding things like that, you really have to be mode one with most of these women, because you don't have the time to sit around and play the games that they want to play. I mean, you can find another dude out there in the street that want to play those slow games and those coochie games and shit like that. But for a productive man who's trying to do some stuff and get some stuff done, look, I don't want to waste my whole weekend trying to fuck you. I don't want to waste my whole weekend trying to get no pussy out of you. Either we gonna get it or we ain't gonna get it. We gonna do it this weekend or next weekend. And I'm not talking about females that I never had sex with. I'm talking about females that want to give you the long runaround for the whole weekend or for the whole week. However long they want to stall you out, what's the purpose? I know what you want. You want my time. But this is the thing. Time is money. So if I'm spending my time with you and we not doing nothing, then I'm losing money. I'm not losing time, I'm losing money. Right? So my thing is to tell you brothers, you need to check out my boy's books, and also watch out for the manipulative time waster, because you will go weeks, months, maybe even a couple years not knowing that you've been wasting your time trying to get in a woman's panties who doesn't want you to get in her panties unless you invest enough time. And then once you invest enough time to hit them panties, she takes you back to square one and you got to start all over again. Time, panties, start over again. So you're going to go through worse dry spells than a single man, because you're not saying that you're committed to this woman, but a regular single guy can be like, okay, she'll be ready in the next 2 weeks. So while she's on ice, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it with this female because she hot, she ready to roll right now. Now I'm saying this because I'm in a committed relationship, so-called. I guess I wouldn't even call it that right now because I can't commit to some shit that I really don't understand. I've put myself in a committed relationship. I've committed to a relationship. But I don't know how long that commitment can last, because most of the commitment is on my end. I'm committed to, doing what they say men are supposed to do in a relationship. Only problem is the woman in the relationship, she don't feel like she has a commitment to do anything but take care of the kids. That's all right. But we can't be in a relationship between me and you if you are committed to the kids and not me. It's not my fault. You got to get your priorities straight. You need to prioritize your man. Don't have your man on the back burner for the rest of his life and expect him to put you first. It's just not working like that. It's just not rocking like that. Dudes are not cool with that. Dudes are not with being last. If you was a fine-ass player your whole life and you was number one in every woman life that you ever met up until a few years ago, then it's not you, bro. It's the female. She playing you, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hip y'all to the game. It's basically like she out pimping you. You know what I mean? She putting you to the point where you can't pimp no more because she got all your time. You can't do nothing no more because she got all your time. You putting all your time in trying to get something. Hey, man, you got to do these women like the stock market, man. You can't invest in one stock and expect to blow up. You got to invest in most stocks if you want to keep that ball rolling. You want to keep that money flowing, you got to invest in most stocks. You cannot just invest in one female and expect your stock to grow, blow, and for you to be able to sit back and relax and say, yeah, man, I got this. Not happening, homie. You have to invest. If you're going to invest, put it like this, if you are going to invest, you have to invest in more than one. If you're not going to invest, then no matter what you do. You can get with her, she ain't about shit, move on. Ain't no investment. No investment loss, no investment gain, no big deal. But for dudes who are trying to invest and make something happen, invest wisely. Check your investments. I mean, check your chick, check your bitch, whatever you want to call her. Check your investments, man. Make sure shit is right, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Women been getting away with not doing shit for years. All they want to do is run their mouth and complain and say, oh, well, I did this and I did that and oh. But let a man come and say what he did. First thing a woman going to say is, so? You were supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. Ain't that what men do? You know, they want to put all that shit in your face. But when you try to check a woman about what a woman's supposed to do, I don't feel like it. I don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. Right? This shit goes both ways, man. Stop coming to me with that bullshit when you ain't willing to do shit if I ain't willing to do shit. Or put it like this, I ain't willing to do shit if you ain't willing to do shit. This shit gotta be both ways. There's no way that one dude's gonna put in all the work and woman sit back on her ass. Well, that's how it been going, and that's how everybody wanted to go, and that's how the world said it was supposed to go. But see, I believe in the red pill. I believe in not believing. So, therefore, that bullshit that y'all had me believing when I was raised, when I was young, I don't believe that shit no more. Because I see the truth. I always seen the truth, but I always wanted it to be what I was told. I always looked for that truth about women through women, but I never got that truth from them. Only truth I got was the truth that I already knew about them. You know what I mean? And that wasn't so nice. It wasn't what everybody wanted to be. It wasn't the sugar spice and everything nice. It wasn't none of that. You know what I mean? It was more of the manipulative head games that they play on men and the hypergamous nature of them that leave them with multiple kids, multiple baby daddies, leave them with multiple marriages and multiple households and multiple sex partners. And all of this is from being sexually duplicitous. You know what I mean? They got two different mating strategies that they work on you, and you end up falling for one of them, and now you got. Well, you need to get ungot. Lessen your investments unless you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Real talk. Your boy Chemical JDZ in here for a hot 15. I'm out. Deuces.